channel, QHC Akbar Jilani. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel. If you are our existing subscriber, please watch the video from start up to the last, because this is the new GIC2 GIC2 is revised by the NEBOSH in 2016. So now we are starting the video. There are some changes in this GIC2 or GIC2. What are the changes we will discuss, and how to write the answer for different sections. In this GIC2, there are 4 sections. Section 1, then Section 2. In the old IG2 also was Section 2, 10 hazards. Then we are coming here to the third part. In the third part, what are here? Before this, we were have to provide the general, legal, financial and moral reasons. Moral, legal and financial reason for 3 actions taken from the section number 2. But over here, we will have to choose only one hazard. Over here, only one hazard, and we have to write down the relevant information from the hazards. Like it's there 3.1, 3.2. One by one we start. Section 4, the last. Here also little bit differences, but this section and section 2 are not too much change. The main changes over here, the section 3 are more, but section 1 and section 4 also changed. So let me start the video now. Name of the organization, like this is the name of the organization, Habshan Abu Dhabi UAE. Site location, this is the location, Gesco Habshan 5 Greenfield, and this is the Habshan Abu Dhabi UAE. Now over here, brief description of the organization. So in this part, we will write the shortcut or brief description of the organization. It will include what type of services or products this company is manufacturing, or what type of services the company provided. It will include the type of equipment used by the organization, and apart from this, what are the activities on site they are conducting. This part, now here, number of workers and typical rule. Over there before, number of workers, but here with a rule, different rules. Total 500, now 15 HC staff, including 1 HC manager, 2 HC engineer, 4 HC supervisor, 8 HC officers, 10 quality team, including QA and QC managers, and 15 site inspectors, 10 site engineers, 11 administrators, while the other are the construction workers. So the main role and then the total number of employees. Over here, description of the area or process to be included in the risk assessment. So over here, name of the machines and they are using on site, and what are the activities they are doing there. So this part is little bit same. Over here, the total words that we will have in this section will be 150 to 250. Now over here, how the risk assessment was carried out. This should include the HEC plan and the relevant HEC procedure of the organizational risk assessment, and the internal and external audit report were reviewed. So the review 100 to 100. Over here now, sources of information. Over there was no different row, only in one row we have to write. But over here, sources of information consulted. What sources we consulted? Hazard, how you identified the hazards. So how you identified the hazards, like workplace inspection, regular site walkthrough, then job safety analysis and risk assessment, observation of unsafe behavior by asking the worker about the hazards and risk in the workplace. So over here we have to write in the section 1 part B. This is the part B, the sources of information. So now over here we have to write 100 to 200 words. Now we are coming to the second part. In the second part we will write the data assessment. Now 10 hazards, 5 categories. So this is the same. Over here only there was nothing before. Hazard category, this was not there. Now hazard description, the same, but over there only one row. Over here now we hit rows. Noise, hazard category and hazard description. Workers were found working near the heavy machinery operating area producing noise of more than 130 decibels without using earplugs or earmuffs. And the area was congested and heavy machinery was operating, and as per the noise monitoring, it was 130 dB. But the employees, they were not using the earplugs provided, but they were not using. Now, who might be harmed? So over here 10 marks, over here also 10 marks. So like who might be harmed? 10 marks. So for each hazard, because we have to write 10 hazard from selecting from 5 categories. So over here, this section, for each section will have 2 marks. Worker, who were the workers? So 1 mark. Then how they could be harmed? So 1 mark here. So for each hazard, they will give you 1 mark. So this section will have 20 marks. Like if you are writing the hazard category, you will get 1 mark. Hazard description, you will get 2 marks for each, 1. Over here, hazard category 5, so means you, for the 5 hazard category you selected, you will get 5 marks. Description, if you give the description for all the hazards you identified, you will get for 1. So you will get 15 for total this section and 20 for total this sections for the 10 hazards. What are you already doing to control the risk? So the existing control, and what are you have to provide additional control measures. So over here 20 marks, so 1 mark for the existing and 1 mark for the additional control measure. Please keep in mind this part you people have to write based on the PDCA and of, like, see, you have to write this as per the hierarchy of control. Like elimination if possible, then substitution, then engineering control, then administrative control, and then PPE. Over here, who need to know marks for this? Long term, short term. See now, long term, medium term, and immediate. Short term or immediate. You will not give like for this some no marks for this. You cannot write 2 days, 3 days, no. 1 month, no. Over here, the responsible party, project manager, maintenance manager, and health and safety manager. So we have to fill the control, the additional control part based on the hierarchy of control. not on the like immediate, medium term, and short, immediate and mid term, and immediate, mid term, and long term. You have to write this part based on the hierarchy of control. Like see, long term we wrote first because barrier takes more time. Then planned preventive maintenance, medium term. Now daily inspection, now immediate. So come here one by one. Then this is we give this for the fire. Also you can check here. Now let's see, when we are writing the immediate, medium term, and long term, what we mean actually by this? Immediate means action that should be taken within hours to few days. Means less than means 1 week or something. Medium term means action that implemented within a few weeks to a few months. Means from 1 month to from 1 week to 2 months or 3 months. Now long term means several months, means more than 3 months or more than 3 months, 6 months or something. So it will be called long term. Now we are coming to the third part. When we come here to the hazard again, we have to write the hazard description. Workers were found working near the heavy machinery operating area producing noise of more than 130 dB decibels without using earplugs or ear muffs. Now, once we come here, we will describe here what we have to write in the description. Different sections are there. We have to write over here 350 to 450 words. So what was the description? Worker were, you have to copy paste here, please. Do not make changes, because when you people make changes, you people are missing the target. So copy paste here. Now, so over here for this section there is no marks. Here legal reason for prioritizing. What's the legal reason? Over here the legal reason we will give properly because 2 marks. And over here we will write the description in such a way that which requirement was breached or violated by the employer. So for this you have provided online available ILO convention, then recommendation as well as ILO COPs. So read this online resources and after this write this over here properly so that you get 2 marks. Moral reason for prioritizing this hazard. So the employees has a moral duty to protect worker from preventable harm, noise-induced hearing. Laws NIHL as irreversible and can significantly reduce quality of life. Workers rely on management to provide a safe working environment, allowing exposure above 130 dB without protection shows disregards for worker welfare. Now come here, business or financial reason for prioritizing this hazard. What is the business case? The business case. Uncontrolling noise exposure can result in compensation claim or occupational hearing loss, increasing insurance premium, loss of skilled workers, reduced productivity. So you can write this from your own. General reason for prioritizing this hazard. Severity. Exposure above 130 dB can cause immediate and permanent hearing damage. Now likelihood continues. They are continuously exposed in the workplace to the noise hazard. And number of workers exposed 500. So now here, non-compliance observed. Workers were found not wearing ear protection, increasing immediate risk. According to HSG 245 risk matrix principle, high severity combined with high likelihood justifies urgent action, needs urgent action. Now, how would the further action help reduce the associated risk? 4 marks. 4 marks, please. Installation of exclusive enclosure and noise barrier. What was there in the control measure? We have to the further action. Now see, prevent like engineering control. When we install the exclusive enclosure and noise barrier, it will reduce the noise. Preventive maintenance. Eliminate abnormal mechanical noise. Mandatory hearing protection zone. Reduce exposure at individual level. Strict supervision and enforcement. Ensure PPE compliance. Audiometric test. Early detection of hearing damage. Apply the hierarchy of control. Reduce reliance only on PPE and ensure long-term risk reduction. Now, how would you check the action carried out have been effective? 3 marks. Conduct follow-up noise monitoring. Follow-up noise monitoring. You make some changes in this area. We have to conduct the noise monitoring, and we have to compare the calculation. Review audiometric test result for trends in hearing the threshold shift. So health surveillance. Workplace inspection to confirm PPE compliance. Remove accident report related to hearing complaint. Internal GC order to verify control implementation. If noise level reduced below exposure limit and no further hearing deterioration is observed, control can be considered as effective. Now, this part, the fourth part, is little bit same. So you people have to read this. How would the significant findings of the risk assessment be communicated with your organization? So they just only change the arrangements of the previous IG2 over here. So through toolbox talks, safety notice, then like notice board, management meeting, induction trainings. How would you check that the action on the risk assessment has been carried out? Conducting regular site inspection, reviewing documented evidence such as training record, maintenance logs. Non-conformities would be recorded and corrective action tracking until close. Now, when would you review the risk assessment? So this is the same annually. Let's see, the noise risk assessment would be reviewed like annually. Now, after any significant change, so this is the management of change following a noise related incidents. Why the review period has been chosen? Why you choose this? So this is the same, because this is for the company policy or the client requirement. So if you have any question for this, please write your question in the comments. And when we are talking about the marking criteria, the marking criteria for this is the passing marks is 60%. 60%. So from 100 you have to score 60%, not 100%. Before it was like IG2, it was 100% passing marks, but over here only 60%. So before IG2 there was GC3. So for the GC3 the passing marks was also 60%. Again they came to the old passing rate. So 60% is the passing marks. So if you have any question regarding any section of this this GIC2, please write this in your comments and we will reply to your comments. Thank you very much, and we'll see you with the next video.